Hello everybody and welcome back. I am KRX and we are back doing some opening moves for Wurttemberg. And if you are just tuning in here and you didn't see episode 1 we looked at the economy, we looked at our missions, we looked at our plans, we sort of have a diplomatic strategy. We've basically set up the country. We spent about 15 to 20 minutes just looking at our ecosystem, devising a plan, thinking through, talking through things, thinking about who we are, where we are, stuff like that. Just sort of a little getting started thing, but we also devised the strategies and the ideas for what we're going to be doing here in these opening moves. And I think we are ready to rock and roll. First thing we need to do is we need to get our diplomat back. I think we're going to be buttering up Austria, right? We got a royal marriage with them in the last episode. Playlist link down below, guys. And we just need to make sure now that we are building the spy networks on our rivals. Like Baden is a rival. Well, Baden is a rival. But do we actually care more about beating, like, do we actually want to get, where do we want to get the actual spy networks going? I think we're just going to want to do everything, right? So we need to butter up Austria here. We need to butter up Austria. It looks like it's going to, yeah, Navy strength. They don't like the fact that we have a weak Navy. That's fine. We have a royal marriage with them, so I think we'll be able to slip in with them no matter what. Nuremberg wants an alliance. That doesn't do anything for us is the problem. That literally does nothing for us. Can we get an alliance with someone that's like not completely weak so that people stop asking us for alliances? Because I think people, when we dismiss the alliance, when I say no, Nuremberg, I don't want an alliance, they get upset with that, right? So ideally, it'd be kind of neat if we could just get an alliance with somebody so they can stop asking us. And it will just kind of, it'll also kind of just buffer aggressive expansion and stuff a little bit too. And Switzerland wouldn't be bad. Because Switzerland is going to be upset by the actions we're taking. Switzerland is going to be upset. Yeah, see, we're just getting alliance offers from everybody. Just absolutely everybody. Oh, some of these little dudes are going to join trade leagues. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. There is actually border friction between us and... That's kind of interesting. Okay, we built up our force limit. Okay, it is what it is. We got to get a spy network up so that we can actually attack. We also need to get the alliance with Austria before we can actually go to war. This could be a slow start here, guys. But what I'm thinking is, let's pull this guy back. No, let's finish that claim, and then we'll try to get another alliance alongside Austria. The tricky thing about Switzerland, though, is the fact that they... Like, what about you, dude? Government form doesn't allow it. I'm trying to think, maybe we could grab another elector as an ally. Like Saxony, potentially? They don't really like us. Just sort of looking while the game is running a little bit. Like, Maine is pretty weak. Trier is rivaled to our ally. We have one person that's actually voting for us, which is kind of funny. Yeah, Brandenburg and Austria are probably going to be at odds. Well, they're not. Brandenburg would be an interesting ally. Oh, that's right. It's 30. You got to have 30 to go to war with somebody in the HRE. Okay, let's get Brandenburg so that people stop asking us for an alliance. We're at speed 4 right now. We're just kind of moving. It's going to be a little bit of a slow start here. This is the HRE. This is kind of how it goes a little bit. So we have 3 of our diplomatic slots taken up. I don't think the AI is going to keep just randomly offering us alliances anymore. We are buttering up Austria. It is possible they could flip to friendly. We're gonna give them friendliness with the opinion setting, and hopefully they'll return with friendliness to us. Yeah. I don't know. Because again, we don't want to go to war before we get this alliance. We have the royal marriage. I mean, that's kind of a big deal. So presumably once we get our opinion up significantly, this should be, well, it should be significant. We could get this guy to make it go up a little bit faster. I wonder what a statesman would do for us here in terms of diplomatic reputation. Give us like, it would just give us +3. Or no, it'd be a little bit higher than that. If we had a statesman, it'd probably be worth it, but we can't afford this guy. It'd be not good. Is this guy already at war? Dang. That's right, we kind of also want to butter up the Pope a bit, too. No way. This guy's actually going mono-y-mono over here with Baden? That's not good. Let's claim this one because it looks like this guy's going to take this one. So we have a claim on the other one. It also means that we could basically just swoop in here and grab that land like for freezy. Because this guy doesn't even have an army. I don't even know, does he have an alliance? Is Switzerland in this war? Switzerland is in the war. Who's the aggressor here? Yeah, they're the aggressor. Wait a second. Who are you fighting with? How in the world is Switzerland not like mounting a defense over here? What is going on? There's no way they take the entire thing. There's no way. It would create so much aggressive expansion. There's no way. Okay, what I don't quite understand is why did this guy attack knowing that Switzerland was going to come over here and bash some heads, you know what I mean? Nice, we can get some extra stability. That is perfect. That is perfect. It's going to make these guys unhappy for like a day. Yeah, 2 months from now, they'll be fine. We need to be building on Ulm. I don't know if Ulm is allowed to join a trade league or not. I can't remember if they have to be a republic or if it just has to be a one-province minor, because Ulm I don't think is a republic. Oh, they're just like what's called a free city. Oh, wait a second. If they're a free city, is Austria going to like defend them, like especially? I forgot about that. What the heck? All these guys are free cities. Is that going to be a problem? Is that going to be a problem? I don't know. We're going to want to get it. Let's get a claim on this guy because he's not in a free city. Or he is not considered a free city. Austria, help me out here, dude. Help me out here, Austria. We got all these amazing positive modifiers. You know you want to be our friend. The free city thing is kind of, it's a little tricky. That's a wall right there, guys. I didn't think about that free city thing. That is legitimately kind of like a brute force wall. Does this guy actually have claims on there? Is he going to take this unjustified? No, he does. He does. Why did this guy attack? Why did Strasbourg attack Baden? I don't understand that. So now Baden's going to get even stronger. Even stronger. The Palatinate is getting wrecked. We could be attacking the Palatinate right now. Okay, sorry guys, we're kind of being a doofus, but I think this alliance with Austria is going to make it so that our gains are not undone, because I think what's going to happen here, right? Baden's going to take this land, Austria's going to demand it, and for the most part, it could just pop it back. It might be for nothing. It might literally just be for nothing. It might make everybody also really upset with Baden too. But if we can grab Austria as an alliance, I think Austria is going to give us the blessing to go on the offensive here. Yeah, we can give you military access, dude, but I mean, this is not looking so good, dude. That rebellion right there is not looking so good. So 30 is the magic number for creating a fabricated claim in the HRE, since I think that's a change with 1.3. Let's go up to speed 5 here. We still can get a little bit more with Austria, but man, they're not budging. Austria, go friendly, buddy. Go friendly. I'm not a big fan of speed 5. We're going to go back down. It's just kind of choppy and goofy. Okay, we can get the claim here. Austria, we're very, very close. If we had a statesman, I think we'd have it. I think we could get it if we had a statesman, but I don't want to spend our entire economy on that right now. No, it'd only give us 5. We'd be a little, just like a little short. can we actually insult Bohemia? Will this work the way I think it will? Giving Bohemia an insult gives us a bump with Austria. We are so close. We are so close. Austria, do you want a gift? I think Austria should go friendly if we just waited, but I'm not feeling very patient here. We are so close. I'm going to wait 1 month. 441, okay. Is 3 enough? Let's see exactly what this is giving us here, guys. We're getting a 44 because of opinion, right? So that means it's essentially, yeah, we need to increase it by 4. So 3 is just shy. 44 because of opinion. No, I think 3 is enough. We're gonna take a risk here. Just give him 25 gold. Okay, so there we go. December 14th. We will get the alliance. Not terrible. Not terrible. Oof, we got it. We got the alliance with Austria. If we were to attack here, Austria would join. It's a free because it's a free city. But if we went here, of course, Austria would not join. Wait a second. Are you a free city too? What the heck? These guys are all free cities. That's insane. Okay, let's build a spy network here. Let's see if we can actually attack into Baden. Like, would Switzerland still honor the call? Yes, but we could call in... We could call in the Palatinate and sort of promise them land. Although they're not really providing much to us because their country is like ravaged by rebels. I think we get our maintenance online here. We need to like pick out one battle. We need to get like one war that we can win here. You know, honestly, allying the Palatinate's got a bumper because it looks like in this game the Palatinate are kind of weak. Yeah, these guys are in a trade. They're just like a giant trade league. And they're allied to a bunch of people too. I think Baden is really our best call here. We take out Baden, we fight mano a mano with Switzerland. I think that is our absolute best call. Do we have any defensive terrain? Like, no, we don't. Not any defensive terrain, period. Just get the morale up here. I think we're attacking next month, though. I think we go for it. We have a much stronger general, although we are going to take the -1 river. I think we do this. I think we do this. Once we get rid of these 4,000 troops, it'll be 8,000 versus 8,000. It'll be 8,000 versus 8,000. And you know, I honestly think maybe we just build up a little over our force limit. If we take out a loan or two, we take out a loan or two. Let's go. It'll take a second for Switzerland to get here. Okay, that's good. We should have done this beforehand. That was me being a doofus, but there we go. We'll grab that. We probably do want to be buttering up our allies so that we can get them to 150, so we can get that done, because that actually gives us an extra diplomatic reputation to potentially do something beyond. We're building up a few more troops. We'll have more troops than Switzerland. Although, to be honest, if we siege this down before Switzerland shows up, we might be okay. Yeah, this is gonna be painful economically. This is gonna be painful. But really, we're only losing a ducat a month. We have 56 ducats in the bank. We can take ducats from these guys. As long as we get this war done in like 3 years, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be totally fine. Presumably, we're also getting a little bit in war, spoils of war. So there you go. We're in a good position here. We can actually beat the Swiss, although the Swiss have a infantry combat ability 10%, which is pretty gnarly. Shock damage received minus 10%. That could be good. We're building a cement network with these guys because this is an option for an attack, and so is with these guys. But I think we're trying to get that mission done to get these. Well, that could be done at any point. That's really just not important right now. Let's build up the spy networks. Let's get these spy networks going. Nice thing is this guy is not actually, you know, that might even be more important. Oh, that could get us into a war with these guys, despite the fact that we're not even thinking about going to war with them. Yes, we probably need. Oh! I see what's going on here. I do not want to fight this battle. I do not want to fight this battle, but I really don't want them to siege out our country either. We're at a 14% here. A 14%. %21 chance to take this. If we get this siege here, I think we could just piece them out and take our one province. I don't think we need to fight the Swiss here. %42%. 42%. We're definitely taking some war exhaustion because of that province. We're definitely hurting our economy. We are now losing about a ducat and a half. We've only really lost a few ducats though, so this really wasn't that painful. 29%. I don't know. We could potentially try to sit on. Oh wait, that's an interesting idea. Potentially siege out Switzerland really fast while they try to de-siege this, get them out of the war. I'm kind of curious, what is it going to let us do here? Is it going to let us just take our one province and bail? We could humiliate them. I think we go for Switzerland here. Are you going to sit on our capital? It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters where you sit. As long as you sit on the fort, I think we're good to go. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it. Burn is actually insanely annoying. I forgot about this. Also taking attrition here. Oof, we should have let 2 people stay behind each of these. I don't want to delay this anymore. Good news is we are going to be able to get this no matter what. I'm just hoping, like, if we siege all of this and we put pressure on their capital. I know we're losing men doing this, but I don't know if it's enough to panic. But if we can do this, I think we can make Switzerland think about just bailing. Does there need to be... That's a bummer. Oh man, that's a bummer. Because I don't think we can get around, can we? How close are we here? Swiss military strength. I mean, we could potentially go and bop this 1,000. Running back. If they 14% us here, that would be very unfortunate. If we took this back, that might have actually made the difference too. I didn't think about besieging this. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh no, the forts. Oh yeah, I think we just have to get out with what we can take. That's a bummer, but we did get one province. We did get one. We'll swoop in and get the next one. There we go. We at least have a start, right? We have a start here. These guys are allied to Onsberg, which is kind of interesting. These guys are allied to the Palatine, which I think is actually like super interesting. But I kind of want to be able to attack any of these guys. Man. I think if we had unsieged this, potentially, we might... if we had won a battle against the Swiss, like, that would have been fine. But I don't know if we wanted to spend that many men and that much money doing that. If we stop paying for the army, we can make a profit even though we're over our force limit. Yeah, we're 2 over the force limit. Yikes. I'm almost tempted to get rid of the cav because they're just insanely expensive. And keep the 1 because I think when this is cored, this might actually... This is a new state. Once this is cored, I think we'll be able to actually get 1 more in our force limit. I don't think it's going to go up much. That's fine. I think we're making good money here. We're a little over our force limit. I think that'll roll back around. Go back up to speed 4. Attacking these guys when the truce is over is going to be like a done deal. Beating up Switzerland is going to be kind of a done deal. They're still our rivals, so that's kind of nice. We didn't humiliate, though. That would have been really, really good. We do have the claim here. We're just sort of scooping up these claims. We could look and see who's actually willing to honor the call on this. Everybody. That would be kind of a problem, even if a lot of those guys couldn't reach us. This looks like the best plan of attack here, especially because their provinces are sieged out. Oh. No, they accepted. I was going to say there's no way they would have even honored the call. If we'd been able to sneak in here and attack Mulhouse, oh man, that would have been a beautiful war. Beautiful war. We're actually allied to Brandon. We're actually very close to the 150 on Brandenburg. But again, I just don't know if we actually care about that right now. So I'm changing my mind on that. Let's make sure we're getting claims on all of the guys that we actually can attack. Which does not include all the free city states, apparently. Now, I don't know if these eventually get shuffled up or not, because sometimes I see that, like, the small Italian states will be granted free city states and stuff. So I don't know if Austria likes to revoke that and reapply it sometimes or what. It's a bummer that, like, you know, this guy's a free city state, but not this guy, you know. This guy's, like, in between us and sort of creating, like, a little wall here, literally all these little weak countries, which, to be fair, is a good reason to try to go into Inglostad and get that land. What the heck? I'll give Brandenburg 10 ducats. That seems like it's appropriate. To be honest, guys, we're kind of off to the races here. I mean, it's not incredible, but we are kind of off to the races here. So, I think for the most part, there's not much more to... I think we do want to instigate our next war. I think we want to figure out what is our next move here, because that one was maybe kind of obvious, but now we're kind of stumped. I think we could attack Baden, though, just whenever that's done, right? Whenever that's done, we could attack Baden. Whenever the truce is over, I mean. The truce is going to be over for a long time, but it looks like this was kicked back he took this land and he kicked it back. So everybody hates him, so I don't think he's going to do a good job at getting alliances. We could pay a little bit of money now to get some mercantilism, but also make those guys happy. Let's do that. Let's just make them happy. That's right, we wanted to go up to get our diet done here. Some extra prestige from that. We'll need to turn that off eventually for the extra state maintenance that we don't need to be paying for. We're actually coming up on potentially getting some techs. I didn't see actually if we should be focused on anything, but I think the even split here is it's okay. We could maybe focus admin, but I don't really want to take away from military. Yeah, let's focus admin because we just spent those admin points. That's fine, I think. We're very close to being able to see what this looks like. Man, this would have been great. I mean, if he's feeling like he's got a weak military, and say he does have an incredibly weak military. I legitimately wonder, like we should probably fight this war. The Palatinator is no longer useful to us. And this is land that like we could easily just scoop up. Yeah, I think this is our next war. The Palatinate only has 3,000 troops. We could easily just sort of go boom, 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 boom. Unfortunately, though, unless we got military, we hopefully need military access through these guys. I think in order to swoop in and really cut off the Palatinate, these 3,000 dudes might not even be able to make it over here, to be honest. Oof. That's going to hurt us economically in a big, big way. But I don't think it's going to cost us too much to get rid of that. Yeah, it's only going to cost us about 6 ducats. So in total, that was about 12 ducats spent. Are we still over the force limit? No. Once that core came in, we are good to go here. Let's state this up because it is Swabia. And there's no reason not to have that sort of good to go there. There's not too much unrest here. We easily be able to take care of it. What is the actual size of that rebellion? 7,000? Okay, we got 8,000 troops. Let's get ready to attack at the beginning of next month. They only have 1,000 dudes, man. This is where I wish we had 10,000, right? It'd be an instant stack wipe. Palatinate knows. Palatinate is smart. They know. Oh. Oh, you know what'd be amazing if they weren't paying for this fort, but they are. It'd take 9,000 dudes to siege that out. Oof. Oof. Okay, let's get those guys there. Let's move these guys up. I don't know if the Palatine is going to be able to get through or not. We'll have to see. We already had military access lined up there. 2. The thing is, like, I don't want to get swooped on here. We can't siege that. I don't want to get swooped on that. I mean, the idea is maybe just sort of get these guys booted out of the war real quickly. Occupied and besieged provinces. So yeah, I don't know. I think we play this a little more passively. I don't think we're going to be able to siege that. Let's get the claim here. Let's start building a claim on the Palatinate. Although we won't be able to do that while at war with them. It'll be interesting to see where they come from here. This is a woods province, so it's a little bit defensible. Also, if they're building a guy here, which I can't tell if they are or not, I think every month we send a dude over here just to step on it. Because that can actually sort of like... If it goes through half the building process, they actually have to waste the... I don't know if they waste the manpower, but I think they have to waste the some of the money or something. I don't know how it works exactly. There we go. So we interrupt their building, and then we go back. I think I have the thing that shows if they're building disabled, so that's my bad. I need to fix that in the settings, little sprites. I need to fix that. What we should do is we should grab 1,000 guys, bring them over here, and make sure that we have our good general ready to go to sort of intercept here and deal with the situation here. They're probably also building up troops here too, so... yes and no. Looks like they've built 1 troop thus far. Again, I think at the end of March... We'll send a guy over just to kind of step on it. Okay, production halted or canceled or whatever. Move it back. We're at 28% down here on this fort, which is nice. Once we take this land, we'll get access to Lorraine. Looks like Lorraine is getting beat up. Right now, of course, they're a subject of Provence, but that could get kicked out if they end up winning or losing this war. Oh, who did the war here? Attacker. Burgundy. Like, I don't understand Burgundy. The problem, you know what, here's the fundamental problem. Burgundy is not accounting for all the French vassals. They just see France's power and like, oh yeah, we can beat France. And then they get wrecked. Then they get absolutely wrecked. And the Palatine have 2 different forts. That's crazy to me. So we have to figure out exactly what the plan is here. Because the Palatinate don't seem to be going anywhere. Well, is that their entire army? Is that their entire army? Yes, it is. I think we take this battle here. Poor guys. Poor guys. And then we go sit on their capital, and I think, is that even their capital? We go sit on this province. No, this is their capital, but... yeah, I think they should want out of the war now. They have no army. They have no army. White piecing them will be good as well to keep the truce timer as low as possible. Because we're going to be attacking these dudes probably. Although they were voting for us in the election, which is super sad. That's just how it goes. They're voting for themselves now. Voting for themselves now. Okay. Oh wait, guys. We're not going to be able to siege them out or take anything from them. We probably could have actually. I mean, we could have totally sieged them out and taken stuff from them. I don't think it would have been worth the time and the effort. Yeah, no one's going to care about this. Take all their money. Just get them gone. Get them gone. Good war. And the funny thing is these guys would probably ally us again. Yep, they would. Oh, man. There we go, guys. Wurttemberg opening moves. We've doubled the size of our country. We have perfectly valid options in attacking Lorraine, potentially. Well, they're kind of yes, kind of no. I mean, not really, because, you know, if Burgundy somehow turns that back or Austria intervenes against France and Provence somehow, we can beat up Baden. When the truce is over, we could probably beat these guys up. It looks like Palatinate's on the menu now. If Ansbach over here, we have a few different people that we can sort of break alliance networks with. If we ever break through on the Palatinate, that would be a huge, you know, taking a province like this and this could get us up into Trier and Maine and start letting us sort of slither our way through the HRE. But guys, and I think we're only 1 mission away from getting dominate Swabia, which is pretty cool. Maybe we actually should have done that in such a way to get a 5th province out of one of those guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Guys, if you guys have, I read all the comments, so if you guys have thoughts on these series, these sort of random nation SWOT analysis videos and opening moves guides, and again, they're not really guides to the country, right? It's a guide to the process of playing the game, the process. We're just applying a process to a random country and just seeing, like, do we know what we're talking about? But I think this was a pretty successful start as Wurttemberg. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. I'll see you guys in the next one.